A couple of weeks ago, I went to the capital of Russia for the weekend. I've asked you whether you'd like me to make a Moscow vlog again, and seems like you were quite interested. So in this video I will show you some new cultural spots in the city, as well as some changes that have taken place due to the recent events. If you're ready to explore Moscow with me, get comfy, grab some tea, and let's go! I've just come to a popular spot in the city center in Moscow. It's called Khlebozavod. It's like a bread factory, and I guess it was an industrial place. Now they've transformed it into this hipster location. I like places like this. Do you recognize him? It's Mayakovsky. And this is the store. That makes me really sad because I really want to buy a drone, but in Russia right now they are very, very expensive. They're like 3 times as expensive as in the US. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. But this place looks nice. There is a Brazilian restaurant. Sounds good. I've never tried Brazilian food. Me and my friend have come to a Vietnam cafe in Moscow. In one of my vlogs in St. Petersburg, I showed you a black and white cafe, and here in Moscow we randomly bumped into this. And I think that originally it was like a normal black and white cafe, but then the Vietnamese people, they just moved into here, and now it's a weird mix of black and white style and Vietnamese vibe.
Ты хоть там-то немножко меняй с другой стороны, типа аккорды. А то так получается не очень правдоподобно.
I was surprised to see this fruit stall next to the church in the city center, and my friend is just buying some apricots from that lady, and then we will resume our walk.
Впереди стеклянное здание с черными стеклами. Это раньше был McDonald's, один из самых больших в Москве. Находится на Тверской. А теперь это Vkusno и Tochka. Такой же большой, как и Мак, но немножко изменился и изнутри, и снаружи. Снаружи мы уже не видим надписи, что это McDonald's, и даже Vkusno и Tochka здесь тоже ничего нет. Но местные знают, что здесь можно поесть тот самый фастфуд любимый.
А ты же ела уже, да?
Я уже ела, пробовала, но, честно сказать, мне не очень понравилась. Картошка была такая же, даже был плюс в том, что не было так много соли. Но вот чизбургер меня вообще не впечатлил. Во-первых, соусы. Они были какие-то простые, там был какой-то как будто просто кетчуп, просто майонез. А по толщине, если обычно был чизбургер вот такой, он был вот такой. Булочка была уже совсем не та, не пышная, не интересная, то есть было все очень...
Просто черный хлеб, майонез и
вот тебе русский бутерброд, да.
колбаса.
Но на самом деле как бы меня не очень впечатлило. И апельсиновый сок мне показалось, что был разведен водой и не хватало мякоти, как это было всегда.
Давай посмотрим, что там продают. Ну, выглядит вообще точно так же, да?
И этого нет. Шримп-ролла, по-моему, тоже рыбного. Десерты. Нет макфлури, естественно.
А кока-кола есть, интересно, еще? Или уже тоже она под санкциями?
Думаю, там будет, наверное, пепси. А нет, нету ничего.
Она даже без этикетки.
Ну, картофель такой же, понятно, снеки, все это есть. Соус, кстати, замазываются, наименование вот эта вот буковка М замазано маркером.
У тебя новый логотип.
Похоже на отель Marriott.
Кстати, да.
Я теперь буду его с Марриоттом.
I didn't buy anything in that new Russian McDonald's, but I hope you've enjoyed the little tour. So this is the fancy street with all these boutiques like Chanel, Prada, Louis Vuitton, and all of them are closed. So this is just an empty fancy street. This one is closed, and that one is closed. Everything is closed here. The Red Square looks really busy today, well, because it's summer, and I guess all the people from all over Russia, they come to Moscow and St. Petersburg for the holidays. And I'm drinking a Soviet lemonade, and the lady who sold it to me, she was really grumpy, and she asked me to delete the video where I tried to show you how she was pouring the lemonade into this cup.
Впереди нас находится нулевой километр. Ходит поверье, история, что именно с этой точки начинаются все дороги в России. И есть такая примета, если встать на этот центр, в этот нулевой километр, и кинуть монетку за левое плечо, не глядя, если она вот так вот дзынькнет, цокнет, значит желание твое исполнится. Кстати, у меня оно исполнилось, когда я тоже загадывала там желание.
One hour later.
I'm staying in Novotel in Moscow, so let's see what the room is gonna be like. I don't know why the flash is here. Yeah, this looks nice, very clean, and I think I'm gonna be sleeping here with another girl, another guest of the conference. But she's not here yet, and I'm alone, and I will have time to relax. Okay, let's check out the view. It's very simple. There I can see the Russian Institute of Mendeleev, because this is next to Mendeleevskaya metro station. Nice room. Time to have some rest, just for a little bit. So I've had some time to relax in my hotel room, and I'm here next to this new building in Moscow. It's called GAS. It used to be a power station. It was built in 1907, and then it continued to be a power station until 2014, as far as I know, and now it's the heart of contemporary art in Moscow. In this building they organize different workshops about art and also exhibitions, and I think there is a movie theater there, and I don't really know what they show there. You also need to get a special pass in order to get there, so you have to book your appointment beforehand. And last time when I was in Moscow, somehow I didn't know about this, so I couldn't get in, and this time I decided to plan everything in advance. So my appointment starts in 5 minutes, and yeah, just come with me and let's see what we can find there. Strange installation, but I really like things like that. I don't know why, but the sound effect is really cool. And and there is no description about what's going on, so I guess it's up to you to decide what's the meaning of all of this. But it's really interesting. Let's see what else we can find here. You know, it now really makes sense why it was so difficult to get in here. It's really great that there are not so many people here and the atmosphere is so calm, and because of those sound effects that they're playing here, I guess it's necessary that there are not so many people here. You can really focus on the art and the aesthetics of minimalism. I like it a lot. Here you can also play chess. I'd like to play chess, but I'm here alone, so not gonna be as exciting. And I like that everything here is so white and there is only one blue element, this pipe. There is a bookshop. Well, I'm definitely gonna go there. And there is a garden too. And the cafe, well, I'm gonna go there too because it's time for dinner. This place is so cool. Well, in the cafe they didn't really have any food, so I bought this lemonade, which looks really incredible. I really love the color and it tastes really good too. And now I'm in the garden next to this art space, and it's like a magical garden, and it also has some sound effects. Yeah, really like this place. It's so stylish and it takes you somewhere, I don't even know where, into some space, another universe or another planet. And it's right in the center of Moscow, which is a very hectic place. But here it's like an island of peace where you can connect to art and something beautiful. I really like it. Let's go to this magical garden. You know what's great about this place is that you can actually come here for free. Yeah, it's completely free. You just book a ticket and that's it. Everyone is walking here and making videos because it's a really interesting combination of such cool natural place and these sounds. I really like the birch trees and also these huge plants. You know, when you walk here you feel like you're so tiny. You're somewhere in a fairy tale, where you just maybe an elf or some tiny person. I think there is some reason behind it. To create a garden like this is also art. Yeah, it's simple, there are no bright flowers, but at the same time it's so beautiful. I think I might just go back to my hotel because it's getting kind of chilly. Here in Moscow there are electric buses and they're getting really popular here. You can see this one is charging now, and soon it's gonna go to that bus stop over there. Yeah, it's so cool that there are green forms of public transport in Moscow. I think that there are at least two main things that can tell you that you are in Moscow and not anywhere else in Russia. First is the number of very expensive cars. You know, I'm not an expert in cars and sometimes I can't even tell if it's a Mercedes or BMW, but I just can see that they're so expensive. And the second thing is that people in general look really stylish. Everyone looks stylish. Like in the city center there are almost no exceptions. If you are, for example, in a small town, you can see like one stylish person in 100. So I really like this. These boats look really strange and funny. They kind of look like shoes or slippers. I wouldn't say that they're pretty. I like boats in St. Petersburg more. By the way, the reason I came to Moscow is that I was invited to a conference. It's a conference based on a book by Covey, and it's called Tropologist, and it's gonna be for 2 days. I think it's kind of interesting. Look what I found here in Moscow. Well, first there is a rainbow, but also you know that I've come from Izhevsk, which is a city famous for its Kalashnikov factory, and they produce AK-47s in Izhevsk. And here there is a monument dedicated to Mikhail Kalashnikov. Yeah, it's funny when you leave Izhevsk, but Izhevsk doesn't want to leave you. It's a Saturday evening, and me and just a couple of people from the training, we decided to just go for a walk around the center of Moscow. And it's really, really quiet. This part of Moscow is called the Stalin Moscow. The buildings, because the buildings here were built during his governance. From what I've heard, these houses are very, very expensive. I mean, these flats are very expensive. And I'm a little tired after the training because we were sitting in the conference hall for the whole day, and it was really, really interesting and useful. And I've met a lot of cool people. I think we'll just keep in touch with them. But still, it's very nice to get some fresh air. This is the building where they create the Russian news, and you can see that there is titles, and you can read all the latest news there. Yeah, you can sit in this fancy restaurant and read the news there. Hey guys, I'm in Sheremetyevo airport in Moscow, and I'm just waiting for my flight back to Izhevsk. Well, it's been a really eventful weekend in Moscow, even though I wasn't able to film a lot, because most of the time was occupied with those sessions and the training that we had. And it was really nice to attend that training. It's about self-development. It was really well organized, and I was really glad that I was invited to it. In between the sessions, I was able to also walk around Moscow, and actually last night we were walking so much and I didn't sleep a lot last night, so I might be looking a little tired. I don't know if you can tell. I really hope that I have filmed enough content actually to make some decent video, but I was trying, and I hope that you'll still enjoy it. So thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for supporting my channel by liking my videos and subscribing. Have a great day. Bye!
Going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty hands.